everybody, it's Shindian Chick, and in this video I'm going to be telling some tips and tricks on how to beat this last final boss in Super Lucky's Tale. So this level is actually really difficult. It took me dozens and dozens and dozens of tries, so if you fail at it, you're not alone. So of course the first 3 bombs, like light bombs, go off. You have to dodge them, that's not difficult. His laser eyes, I found the best thing to do is actually run back and forth, like left and right. You see what I'm doing now? That I found was the easiest way to dodge his laser eyes. And then you have this fire. So you see the pattern that it's kind of like an asterisk symbol? That's gonna only appear when you have over 5 lives. So if you have under 5 lives, it might be the easier pattern. And since I end up failing at trying to hit him the first time, you will end up seeing this easier pattern. But for if you have over 5 lives, you are going to get that asterisk pattern of fireballs, and I did manage to dodge those pretty nicely, at least there. So like I was mentioning before, see that little bit? I took a little too long to get out the maze, and it blew over my face. So that's how sensitive the timing is for that last part. You got to make sure you know where the opening is so that you can run out really quick. So because this is my second time around, because I failed trying to hit him that time, you can see this is the easier pattern I was talking about. If you have less than 3 lives, or I think it's less than 5 lives, you will end up with this pattern, and I found it of course easier because you're just basically running up and down, making sure that you're watching the sliding platforms below you, and you pretty much can get used to it that way. But this is of course the easier pattern for the first hit. And of course you can see this time I was able to run out very quickly and had enough time to smack the ball and blow it up in his face. So then he always ends up throwing these enemies at you. I found of course the number 1, these enemies are pretty easy, 2 bees and 1 little caterpillar dude. And what's nice is everyone that you do blow up, you get a heart back. So now you're faced with these exploding radius of balls, and this time there's 4 and they run faster. Again, you have his laser eyes, and you see since I only have 1 platform that's level with another, I did just kind of jump back left and right to avoid his laser eyes. So now you're going to get a lot trickier with these fireballs because you got to constantly keep jumping back and forth. You can't just walk up and down like I did on the other one. You have to legitimately jump back and forth. One of the things that I found that I accidentally kept doing was falling because I forgot that some of the platforms were slided. So as long as you make sure you're aware of which ones are not in that square, then that one's actually not that bad. So I only lost 1 heart there. I always prepared myself. As soon as you see that opening, you hurry up and run. So you have that time to whack the ball and blow it up in his face. So he's going to send his enemies out, and these are a lot harder. I can't stand these red homing bees. So I immediately try to take that one out on the left that spawn. And then of course you have the magma dude that keeps trying to bother you. But luckily, like I said, when you do beat them, you get back a heart. So I did lose 2, but gain 2. Now this is actually pretty difficult because a lot of them go off at the same time. I kind of got lucky with one of these explosions because I kind of should have landed on it, but I ain't complaining. And then you see I went ahead and did that same trick. It works for all 3 times where you're jumping and dodging that laser eyes. Of course you have your fireballs at you, and I found the easiest thing to do is sit here right in the middle. You can see there's only 2, and if you jump and time yourself to land in between that 2, you don't have to worry about the ones that are above you or below you. And you see there, I'm just doing the double jumps and trying to land perfectly in there. It only gets a little bit more difficult when you start shifting the balls on you. So you can see I only got hit once, so that's pretty good if you only get hit once there. And then I went ahead, you wait, make sure you're looking, and bam, as soon as that opening is, run. The camera will tilt around on you a little bit, and bam, pop him in the face. So that's how you beat this last final boss, who's kind of a pain in the butt. So as always, thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you next time.